Greetings! I hope you all are doing well. Today in this video I'm going to be dehydrating fruit. I just got a new food dehydrator. I've used it once so far and it worked out really well, and I'm ready to do my second round. I'm so excited. If you want to see how I go about this process, please stay tuned. First, I soak my apples in water and apple cider vinegar to make sure they are thoroughly clean, as I am keeping the skins on when I dry these apples. Next, I find a really good knife to slice these apples to size, and I try to keep them all the same size. You know, when you slice apples and the oxygen hits them, they turn brown. So I am soaking my sliced apples in lemon water to reduce the browning or stop the browning. I started to tray my apples, and I noticed some of the apples started to change color a little bit. So I decided to soak those apples in straight lemon juice, and they did keep their color from there. Okay, the apples are all done, and I may even sneak some other fruits on there. I'm gonna at least sneak a couple on here and see how these turn out. So good. Now I'm ready to prepare my bananas, and of course I am using organic bananas. I am going to slice them in long slices. Also, I am going to put lemon juice on these bananas as well, so they do not turn brown in the drying process. I let the bananas soak for about 10 minutes before I began to tray them. I put them as close together as I could without having them touching each other, because they will dry stuck together if they are touching. Now all my fruit is prepped and ready to be dehydrated. You see, I managed to get some other fruit on there. A few pieces just to sample and see how they turn out. So now I'm going to put on our lid. We're going to turn it all the way up. We're going to plug it in. This dehydrator did not come with any instructions on what temperature and for how long. Well, it kind of gave you a guide about how long to dry certain fruits and vegetables, but it didn't give you any other guides. So I'm just experimenting, and I have this turned all the way up
and I ended up drying everything for about 11 hours total.
Here are the dried bananas from my last batch, which was my first batch, and I dried them to chewy texture, and they are so delicious. Mm. Mm. Just like candy. Very sweet. This one is pretty tough. Some are softer than the others. Some are more dry than the others, depending on the slice size, the slice size. This bag was full, plus I had another one. And they're almost gone. Everybody loves them.
Here is just some footage of me checking on the fruit as the day went along. This was my last check on the fruit before turning the dehydrator off for the night and resuming drying in the following rise. The fruit is getting really close to ready to my desired texture, which is chewy. Doing another check. Some of those slices are not quite ready yet. And because some of my slices are not exactly the same size, of course, some are drier than the others. This is it. I feel like I have reached my desired texture of chewy. Now some of the bigger pieces are not as dry as I would have liked, but they were still delicious either way. Now it's time to get these fruit off the tray.
They are so delicious. Mm. Mm. Just like candy.